we'll see.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
Which means, even if it was filmed in another place, as long as it was transmitting to the hospital, the range would be pretty limited. If that's the case, where was the video filmed to make it look like it was filmed at the music venue? We already know the only possibility is that place inside that building. Do I have to do another hangman? Are you serious? Oh my god. Conference room? Okay, cool. I was just hoping that it was going to be conference room so I don't have to fucking think too hard. Alright, so I won't need this F for a minute. Get rid of that. We won't need this E for a minute. Get out of here. We won't need these letters. We need the C to get this started. C. There we go. Boom. We won't need another C at all, so get that shit out of here. Now we need an O. I can use that N, but not yet. Where's an O at so I can get this shit going? Give me another O. Give me another O so I can use that N. There we go. Boom. Now that I know the word, when you know the word, that makes this so much easier. Anyway, on this F. Now we need the E, which is there. We won't need the C. I've already confirmed that. Too many C's, man. Oh wait, we do need a C. What am I talking about? Put it there then. We need the R. We need another E. N. We need an N. No, I will need another E as well. N. There it is. N. There it is. The fucking combo. Or now I need an R. Fuck. I do need an R. I won't need another N though. I won't need the F. I will need the M though. Ah shit. Oh. Alright, there it is. Room. Alright, I won't need the N. I need another O though. Hold on, I need this O. I don't want to fuck it up. Nope. Don't you even ruin my M. Alright, we did it. I need to use that slow down time more. Slow down, you know, the slowing option, the matrix time option more often.
Possible that it was filmed at the hospital's conference room.
Huh? Conference room?
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
Now the black curtain's gonna come into play.
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
Make the conference room look like the music venue. The killer went ahead and did some work. I've got to make clear what that work was. Let's make it clear then, shall we? Who's gonna argue with me? It's gonna be the curtain, most likely. That is hella bullets, man. So many bullets.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
That one.
Or did they make some kind of set?
No. It's the first. It was the.
He might have tampered with the camera.
No.
I still can't believe he mixed up the filming locations. Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
You're pretty stupid, bitch. Anyway, in order to make the hospital blah blah blah. I already know. Alright, so it's the one where they made the conference room, or the music venue look like the conference room.
Did the conference room look like the music venue?
This one, the next
Or
one.
did the music venue look like the conference venue?
That must
Suck
be
it! Consensual.
What the killer did was make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room. They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain, but after the incident, it somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
Yup.
That's right! It's so half-assed, just like Monami.
Owned.
Oh yeah? Well, your face looks stupid!
Nailed it.
That curtain was hung so the music venue would look like the conference room? In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out, it is a black light-blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
I see. The conference room. Indeed, the floor of that room is the same color as the music venue stage.
So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor matched.
Genius.
Matching floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense you'd mistake the
The
two.
real question is, though, do the drapes match the curtains or the carpet? Dang. Well, I'll just leave because I can't even tell the joke correctly. Damn, does the carpet match the drapes? That's what I meant to say. Son of a bitch. Can't even tell jokes right. Sorry. Facepalm so hard right now.
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence. Probably.
Probably. Something else the killer did to make the music venue look like the conference room. It's gotta be that. The candle? Wait, sorry. What is it again? Something else the killer did to make the music venue look like the conference room. It must be the candle, right? I'm assuming it's the candle. Let's just say it's the candle.
I can prove it.
It's gotta
with
be
this.
the candle, right? Gotta be.
You're referring to the candle in the music video, right? In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. But if you think about it, it's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
That might have been another reason, but the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence. The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming. That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
That makes sense. You got a black curtain, you got a candle. It's gonna look the same in two different places when you have no light. You introduce zero light. Makes sense.
Which means... Are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
I mean, maybe, but it wasn't used in the film.
That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
There you go.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
Got it.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up. So I didn't find anything when I went there.
Yep, it was pretty empty there.
But there's no mistake. That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime. You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime, it's occurring in the conference room.
I feel like I've heard Bayside cops say that before, but isn't it the other way around?
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
No, she was already dead and hanging in the fucking music venue. Can't we just... Does somebody really have to point that out? If it was staged, that means the person who staged it never actually hung, because the candle got put out right before we actually saw the moment of hanging.
No, that's not possible. Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
Yup. That video was filmed at the conference room, but Ibuki's body was at the music venue. Which means there was a fake somewhere. That fake must have been the Ibuki in the video. Yeah, the Ibuki in the conference room. That one, sure.
I see!
The Hiyoko was the fake one.
The person
no?
wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki.
It was pretty obvious that
It
wasn't
was
Ibuki.
The killer pretending to be Ibuki.
Yup.
The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
Yup.
The actual time of death
Oh
must
my
have been
god.
earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
Something we just said there pretty much just confirmed it has to be Mikan, right? Remember how we confirmed that there's a very limited amount of hospital gowns? There's only one per room? Mikan, you bitch. You bitch. Anyway, alright.
If they took Ibuki from the music venue to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
So that's what happened. And no matter how quickly I ran, it was impossible for me to rescue Ibuki. At that moment, I was already in the killer's trap. I mean, the only other person it could possibly be, let's just say, is Akane, right? If it's not Mikan, it has to be Akane. Those are the only two people it can be. Because I'm pretty damn sure it's not Nagito. Nagito's personality does not mean he's ever going to kill anyone here. He wants to be killed. He'll never be the killer, I don't think. So, I mean, unless that's all just bullshit, but I think people love him for a reason, and that's because he's the way he is. So, it either is coming down to it has to be Mikan, because it's too obvious, or it has to be Akane, because she's the only other person who had a gown. There's nobody else who had a gown, unless you count Fuyuhiko, but we've already established it probably wasn't Fuyuhiko. Again, for all the same reasons, it's probably not Nagito. It's probably not Fuyuhiko. So yeah, Akane and Mikan are my top two. There's still a long shot Gundam in there, I think, but I don't think it's him either. I don't want it to be him, damn it. Anyway, alright. At that moment, I was already in the killer's trap. And the one who set the trap for me was...
But why did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
Why did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime...
The reason the killer made a fake video... There's only one possibility I can think of. If I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
Huh?
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
I have a pretty good idea. That's right. I should already know. I should have already known who the killer is. Oh, it is gonna make me guess. Oh no. Well, I gotta go with my first instinct then. It's gotta be Mikan, dude. Gotta be. Gotta be.
You're the only one! Mikan, you're the killer, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hyoko?
Killer? Huh? I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible?
Why would I think that?
A chick like her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
I kind of want... I really, really hope that Mikan has a moment where she stops being such a little bitch. And she's like, and Hyoko's trying to stop me, so I slit her throat like a little maggot that she is. Like, please tell me Mikan's gonna stop talking all wimpy and we actually get to see her, like, have a quick little personality change where she gets pissed off. I really hope so. Anyway, let's see.
She's right! A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question!
But we're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Mikan have an alibi.
It's just a coincidence!
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room. Is that also a coincidence?
Shouldn't you get some rest already? You should be exhausted from nursing without any sleep, right? You insist I use the on-call room upstairs. You must be mentally exhausted, so it's better if you relax in the lobby instead.
At that time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room. That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming. By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music video. And showed that to me.
I mean, it makes sense, because she would have known exactly where Hajime was going to be right when and ready to film it right when he's there, you know?
Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
That is true. That is true.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
This is very true. Very, very true.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Akane and I, were both delirious from the despair
So, yeah,
disease.
that's why it has to be Mikan. That's why I said Akane is the only other one who I could see doing this, but would she have done this?
So that must mean...
When she was all fucked up?
Please, wait a second. What are you saying? I'm the killer? That's impossible. There's no way I can kill someone.
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Just shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
Wrong! It's totally wrong! It's not what you think!
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikan is the killer?
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation. Even I can't deny that. How many times do I have to tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
What do you say, Hajime?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Do you hate me that much, Hajime?
Hey, Hajime!
Everyone's ganging up on me. Tricks aside, logic aside, is she really capable of doing something like this? Could it be I'm the one making a mistake? No, in fact, it'd be so much easier if I was wrong. If I have this much doubt about someone I've spent so much time with.
Can you hold on a minute?
Okay. Huh?
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
Here we go.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time.
Huh?
I thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning. Investigating with a suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows.
Are you serious?
I've been so focused on everybody else in this trial. But I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
Actually, this is a
Oh,
game!
you shut the fuck up, Monokuma.
Please don't say such controversial statements. Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the...
Oh, is that all? Just a decisive clue, huh?
Dang, that's a huge deal!
Oh shit.
A decisive clue. Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from.
Okay.
This rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Right.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
For real, though.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
Right.
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new. Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly. But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this. The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her. The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Oh God. I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along. What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
So this rope won't be much of a clue. He did say that. That son of a bitch. Might as well search another place.
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here
You
too.
little bastard.
Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
Huh?
more importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
And then, I finished speaking.
What? You can't just be done. I need more info.
How is that a decisive clue?
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
Gito's words contain a decisive clue? Is that really true? I don't know. I'm a little confused right now. I'm going with the rope, probably, but let's see what happens.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Okay.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie? The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Did not.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
Huh. Buki's true cause of death was strangulation. That fact is the decisive proof that will lead to the killer? What? Is that true?
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was...
Hold on. Hold on. The rope was used for hanging her. There is no doubt that the cause of Ibuki was hanging herself with this rope. But I mean, that's already a lie. That's a contradiction right there.
strangled to death.
Can we just do that? Oh shit. Get out of the way. No? Okay. Are you serious? You're gonna doubt me now with lie, especially right now. Right now, believe me, and then let's fight together.
Crap!
Sorry, I need to be careful. I have really low health.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
I'm just gonna throw it at everything, dude. I'm just gonna throw it at everything. It's true the best scar. I believe Jake Hunter said that.
Crap.
Okay. There was nothing there to refute. I don't.
Ibuki didn't
I gotta
die from
read these
hanging.
like one of them is a lie.
She was strangled
Okay, so
to
this
death.
isn't a lie. That's not a lie.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, that the scars they leave would look
This
different too.
is also a lie, or not a lie. I mean,
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
that could be true.
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too.
So
It never specified hanging or strangulation.
the rope says that was definitely.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
Is it the rope? Oh my god. Okay, so the rope specifically says
Ibuki
hang.
didn't die. She was strangled to death.
That's basically
So I'm gonna
the
go
same
to.
thing.
I'm gonna throw this.
Scars?
But we believed it.
At
Why would
the
that
last
be?
thing
Did we
Gundam
fall for
says
some?
there.
The body at the crime
And
scene.
if not, then I'm
obviously,
gonna
we'd
throw
assume it was
The
something
Monokuma file complicates this too.
what Soda says there.
It never specified hanging or
That's
strangulation.
not it either, huh? Just as I surmise, the key to the door truth lay hidden within the Monokuma file. And what truth is hidden there? Hurry up and talk before I change my mind.
Crap!
What? Alright. What did his file say? I need to read it again. I don't even know if I ever read the whole thing. Ibuki's cause of death was crushed windpipe as a result of choking. There were no other external injuries. That's all it says. Ibuki's cause of death was crushed windpipe as a result of her choking. Well, the rope used for hanging is my only useful tip here, I think. I don't think anything else here is a tip. So, I guess
Ibuki didn't die from hanging.
it's the rose. It's definitely the rope, but I gotta
She was
figure out where to
strangled
put
to
it.
death.
I think
That's basically the same thing.
maybe.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar,
Maybe it agrees with Soda's point.
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Somebody's lie.
Did we fall for someone's lie?
Is this the lie? Ah, there it
That
is.
must be
Okay.
it.
Yeah. Somebody said that the rope was definitely used for hanging, so that's the lie. Okay. That's what I thought, because when you look at the rope, it definitely
that's
says
what
it was used for
happened.
hanging.
We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
Uh-huh. There's something I wanted to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right? She had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself. Oh. The fact that Mikan confirmed that? Is this just further proving that Mikan did this? Huh.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikan?
That is... well...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
There you go. Alright, cool. Thought they were going to try to misdirect me and say it was somebody else, but no, it's just confirming that it is Mikan.
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking. You, Mikan, the ultimate nurse.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like
Then why would you even try?
That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
You are right. And you have been a great help to us so far.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
True, but she's also the ultimate nurse for a reason. You don't make it here as the ultimate anything for no reason. Just saying.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
Mikan nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her.
Huh. You know what? What if... what if the disease is what made Mikan kill her? Because instead of being a timid little bitch, it would make her a more ferocious, a ferocious bitch instead of a timid bitch. You know what I mean? So then she would just go for the kill instead. So if somebody talked shit on her or whatever, made fun of her, said something she didn't like, she might just snap because, the disease basically makes you act the opposite of how you are. Would that make sense for Mikan? And thus that's why she's denying it now, because the disease is gone? Could it be? Am I overthinking it and it's just literally Mikan just did it out of her normalness and we're going to see her flip a switch right now? Like, I need reasoning. I need motives, man. But anyway, here we go.
It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikan because she was
Exactly.
nursing her.
I mean, whoever got Ibuki to die pretty much got Ibuki to go to the music venue. They didn't carry her there. I'll tell you that right now.
So Mikan volunteered to nurse us? Cause she was planning to do this all along?
That's a little... Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikan is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
You got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you.
Ooh. Get fucked!
I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikan is the killer.
And why not? Well, we still haven't done a showdown. We got to do a showdown or whatever, right?
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off, I guess. But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
But I'm really not the killer. There's no way I'm capable of killing someone.
Is that really true?
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop. I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this. But I need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Exactly, man. You doubt something because you want to believe it. You say, alright, prove it to me then.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict. 'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really
I'm too
get
dumb.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first.
Yep.
Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
True that.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Huh? Is that all you can say?
Uh-oh. Consider the switch flipped.
Ah, so in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh? Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that. You hear me? I'm done.
Yes.
Hey, Mikan.
This is what I wanted the whole time. Yes.
It's not fair. It's not fair. 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 Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away. What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now? Well, this is annoying. Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some?
Huh?
I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered two of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair.
Chiaki?
Hey Mikan, can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched? Like I said, it obviously wasn't me! Can you prove it? Prove it? Wait! Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video? Ah! That's right! Show me your proof! Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room. Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital. That's totally crazy. I didn't do anything wrong. Why does everybody always hate me? Just forgive me already.
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
No shit.
I'm not the killer. That video. I never filmed that video. It seems she finally started arguing for us.
Huh?
But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime. So, I'm going to leave this to you once again.
Could it be? Was this Chiaki's goal all along? She's saying everyone's fate depends on me. The only person who saw that video.
Why do you get to decide I'm the killer? Where's your proof? Please, forgive me already!
No! I need to make up my mind. I'm the one who has to do it. I'm the one who's gonna finish this. It's time to throw down with this bitch, isn't it? Oh no, it's a real argument. Okay, hold on. Blood on the soles, rope for hanging, motel room, scrap of paper, surveillance key, AC temperature, Mikan's account. Mikan's account? Is that what it's gonna be?
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Do you have any proof?
Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Don't flinch, don't hesitate, don't run away. I'm the only one who saw that video. Who else is gonna do it if I don't? I only have so much health too, so I gotta get good here, dude. Okay. Blood on the soles. There were bloodstains on Fuki's. I'm still trying to figure out how there were bloodstains on her shoes. Why were there bloodstains on her shoes? Why were there bloodstains on her shoes? Because that would essentially mean, if we think about this whole situation, the only reason there would be blood on the shoes is if Mikan took her shoes off and put them on Ibuki while she was hanging there already dead. Because there wouldn't have been blood on either of their shoes when Ibuki got choked and then strung up. There would have been no reason for there to be any blood anywhere during that section. But then the Hyoko death is obviously where the blood came in. So this is where Mikan was wearing the shoes. This is the only thing I could come up with when it comes to, like, what's the clue here. But I don't know where to put that. If I say it's the shoes, where do I say
We
it?
can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head
It's
the
not the
proof?
head bag.
Is the hospital gown she
not
was
the hospital
wearing
gown.
suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she
I feel like
had?
it's the slippers. Can I just say it's the slippers? No, it's not the slippers. Okay. At least not. Ibuki was wearing hospital shoes, right? And the person in the video was wearing hospital shoes too, right? What's wrong with that? Is that proof that I was the one who filmed that video? No.
Damn it!
Okay. Oh, that one hurt. Oh no. Oh no. One more of those and I might be done. Okay, let me read her things again. Okay.
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that
Okay.
video.
Huh? Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
Hemp bag on the head.
Is the hospital gown she was wearing
Hospital gown
suspicious?
she's wearing.
Or could it be the hospital slippers
Hospital
she had on?
slippers.
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Yeah.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen
Was
well.
it the candle
You're the
line?
only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Was it the candle thing? Just from that dim candlelight?
I'm not the killer!
I mean, she pretty much just confirmed that it was a candlelight by saying what she just said. It looks like the dim light seen in surveillance camera video is actually light from this candle.
We can't think of anybody
The
else
candle's
other than
not even
you
a choice, though.
who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof?
Surveillance camera unit? Let me see what this says on it. It's smashed to pieces and no longer works. What part is the
Is the
lie?
hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video?
Under the hospital gown.
Just from that camera angle?
Camera angle?
Just from that dim candlelight?
We never
There's
talked
no
about
way
the
you'd be
camera
able to
angle.
make out her body type!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well.
Blood on the soles.
You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
It's one of the things that she says. Oh! Maybe I'm supposed to use one of her own statements against her. Oh, shit. Okay. Which statement contradicts which statement, though? Fuck. Okay. I didn't think about it that way. Why do they gotta give me so many bullets, man?
We can't think of anybody else other than you.
Okay.
Who could have filmed that?
Let me just look at these
Do
again.
you
Which
have
one
any proof?
contradicts which one?
Is the hemp bag on her head
Hemp bag
the
on the
proof?
head does not contradict with anything, does
Is
it?
the hospital gown she was
Doesn't
wearing
contradict the hospital
suspicious?
gown.
Or could it be the hospital
I feel like
slippers
the
she
slippers could be one of the things.
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different
Is that really your... You could tell her body type under the hospital
Body
gown?
type with hospital.
Just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
Camera angle.
Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type!
Fucking what?
So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and
She
listen
said
well. You're
there's
the
no way
only
you'd
one
be
who
able
can
to tell
point
her
out the
body
killer's
type?
mistake.
Is that the thing? She said there's no way you'd be able to tell her body type. She said her. Does that give anything away? But then what do I present on what? You said her, but there's nowhere to like present there. Is there? I'm so confused right now.
The killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you.
None of these things make
Who
sense.
could have filmed
like
that
in terms
video?
of the bullets.
Huh?
It's got to
Do
be
you have any
using one of her
proof?
things against her.
Is the hemp bag on her head the proof?
Hemp bag
Is the
on her
hospital
head.
gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
I mean, she's saying her all across
Ibuki
the
and
board.
Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from
Damn it.
that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type!
I'm so
please forgive
I'm
me
so
already!
not ready to get this
Hajime,
wrong.
pay close attention and listen well.
I
You're
am
the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
mistake. Am I supposed to pick the mistake and then present it on Chiaki? Shit, man, I wish I had more health right now. You know what? Will it let me save it right now? It will. Oh, no, it won't. No, it won't let you save it in this kind of moment. Shit, man. Okay, I know everything they say, pretty much, but what thing would be against which thing? If it's, is it the gown she was wearing? Is it the slippers she was wearing? Is it the... sorry. What was the next thing she says? There's no way you could have told the body differences from that camera angle, from that dim light. Did one of the things she says, is one of those things that she said something we didn't know? I'm just wondering. I'm trying to think if there's... Did we not know any of those things? Or whatever, you know? Like, is there one of those things, like, that we didn't know? Hospital gown. Hemp bag. Is it the hemp bag? I feel like the hemp bag has not been a thing yet. And then am I right in assuming that I have to pick up one of these statements and use it on Chiaki's mistake thing? Because goddamn. Alright, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna take a shot at it.
We
I'm
can't
gonna
think
grab
of
the hemp
anybody else
bag.
who could have filmed that video.
Huh? Do you have any proof?
I'm just gonna grab the
Is
hemp
the
bag.
hemp bag on her head
Grab the
proof?
hemp bag. Grabbing the hemp bag on her head.
Is the hospital gown she was
And
wearing
I'm gonna throw it on the
suspicious?
mistake, and I'm gonna hope
Or
that it's
could it be
right.
the hospital?
Ibuki and Mikan.
Is that
And if
really?
that's not what
You
I-
could tell
if
her
that's not
body
it,
type
then
just from that, just
Probably
from
gonna
that
get a game
camera
over right
angle?
here or whatever. right?
Just from that dim candlelight?
Yep.
There's no way you'd be able to make out her
Shut up
so
already.
please forgive me!
Never.
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Nope. Fuck. Now's not the time for you to panic and enter berserk mode. Calm down and think carefully. What is the evidence that Mikan was the one that filmed that video?
Damn it!
Ugh! Is that it? Oh, I get one more shot. I get one more shot. What's the evidence that she
Can't think
filmed
of
this
anybody
video?
else other than you. Who could have filmed that video?
And what?
Do you have any proof?
I just don't know what to present on what, man.
Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof?
Slippers. I
You could
maintain
tell her
that the
body
slippers
type
thing is a
under the
thing.
hospital gown?
Body type under the hospital
Just
gown?
from that video? Just from that camera angle?
Camera angle? Is that helpful at all?
Just from that dim candlelight?
Trust that dim candlelight. That dim sum
There's
candlelight.
no way you'd be able to make out her body type!
Fuck!
So please forgive me
Oh
already!
my god, dude. I don't even know what to
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
This is killing me, dude. This is killing my soul. I gotta take a shot at it. I'm just gonna run out of time, but I don't want to just exhaust options. There's too many options. So what is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? What the fuck is it?
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you. Who could have filmed that video?
Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head?
So the only things here that were not talked
Is
about.
the hospital gown
We
she
talked
was
about the
wearing
hemp bag, I guess,
suspicious?
earlier. I don't know.
Or could it
I
be
guess
the hospital slippers she had on?
we definitely talked about the shoes and the gown
Ibuki and
over
Mikan
time.
clearly have different body types.
We
Is
talked.
that
Who
really
gives a
your
fuck about the
proof?
body type thing? That should not matter here.
You could tell her
The
body
one thing that
type
she
under the
says that
hospital
kind
gown?
of throws me off that we didn't really talk about
Just
was the
from
angle
that
of the
video?
camera. Does that
Just
matter?
from that
Because nobody
camera
talked about the
angle?
angle of the camera either.
Just from that
But my
dim
problem with
candlelight?
this is I don't know how to present
There's
this.
no way you'd
Am
be
I
able
supposed to
make out her
present the
body
wrong
type.
thing against Chiaki?
Please forgive me already!
Or is it the other way around? Do I have to say,
Hajime, pay
That the
close
killer's
attention and
mistake-
listen well.
like,
You're the
the
only one who
mistake?
can point out the
What
killer's
if I do
mistake.
that? What if I say the mistake? Okay, hold on. Let's go all the way through it again. What if I say the mistake is
We
the
can't think
item?
of anybody who
The
could
killer's
have filmed
making a
it.
mistake. Instead of the
Is
other way
the
around,
hemp bag
we're
on
not
her- is the
refuting
hospital gown- or could it be the
that
hospital-
Chiaki's
Ibuki
making a
and Mikan
mistake.
clearly
Is that really? You could
We're
tell her
going to
body
use the
type
fact
just
that
from
Chiaki
that-
says
just
that
from
the
that
killer made a
camera,
mistake.
just
We're going to
from
use
that
that
dim-
to
There's no
refute
way
one of
you'd
their
be able to
things.
make out her body.
I guess that
So
makes more
please
sense.
forgive me
I'm running out of
Hajime,
time here,
pay
though.
close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Absorb that one. So this is gonna be my last shot. I'm gonna say the killer made a mistake, but I gotta pick the right one. I'm still stuck on this hemp bag thing, or even the shoes. The shoes are killing me too, because the bloody thing. But
I'm not the killer!
I feel like
We can't think of anybody else
the
other
things
than
that are
you.
in that we talked about,
Who
that
could
are
have filmed that
definitely
video?
things that we talked about. The only thing we didn't really
you
talk
have any
about at
proof?
all is the camera angle.
Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown
We did
she
talk
was
about the
wearing
gown. We did
suspicious?
talk about the bag at some
Or
point. I
could
think
it
we
be the
brought it up.
hospital slippers she had on?
And we definitely brought up the slippers many
Ibuki and Mikan
times.
clearly have different body types.
And the body type thing is not a
that
mistake.
really your proof?
That's not even a thing that we can like
You
throw
could
this
tell her
at.
body type under the
Of course we
hospital
can. How
gown?
could we be able to do that?
Just from that video?
So this part right here. I'm just gonna
Just
do it.
from that
I'm just gonna
camera
fucking do it.
angle?
YOLO this shit. YOLO. Fuck yeah!
Ooh, that
Give me $100 million. Fuck yeah. $100 million in the bank, baby.
Mikan, you've committed a major mistake.
I got way too excited for getting that right. That was clutch as fuck. Oh my god. Alright. Thank you, Jesus. So I guess the fact that we didn't talk about a camera angle was the answer. We talked about the candle, so that's why I didn't think about the candle. Wow. Wow. Clutch as fuck. I'm glad I changed my way of thinking around. Because the problem with how I'm thinking in these fucking trials is I'm not thinking about the fact that what they're saying has to be wrong. You know what I mean? You're just reading it as a statement and thinking, okay, which statement can I contradict? But no, it's more like what they said is wrong, and you have what you need to contradict that. But I didn't have anything to contradict anything that Mikan was saying. But if I say that something was a mistake, I just have to say which one was a mistake. And the other way around, I would have been saying that this is saying that Chiaki was saying the mistake was wrong, and that would have been the opposite of what it should be. See, I gotta be thinking about it the other way around, and I'm glad I just sat, like, I was literally just sitting here pounding my head for like 5 or 10 minutes. I lost track of time. I just left it sitting here like this where the timer wasn't going, you know, how it was sitting there, and I was just thinking it in my head, like, what the fuck? So when I cut back in there, it was just me starting to go cycle through it again to give it a try, because, I mean, it's me sit here for 10 minutes and think about it, or me fucking just try it, you know what I mean? Just try it and see what happens. If I get a game over, I would have just had to fast forward through a bunch of shit anyway, so whatever. Anyway, you made a mistake, bitch. We did it.
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
Exactly.
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera.
There we go, see? It was definitely the one thing she said that we literally never talked about.
So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
Yeah, get fucked.
The only reason Mikan knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole. You lied, didn't you?
That's how it always goes.
Are you serious?
Yes, Akane. Now stop fucking trying to refute it just because she was a fucking punk ass.
Is it true, Mikan? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
Forgive me! Huh?
Can you stop saying huh? Because you're gonna make me start saying huh.
I was wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
I mean, it's impossible.
Impossible?
You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
That tote bag. Isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know so much about that video?
Who cares about that? More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater?
I did.
Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right? Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item. So don't you think it's impossible? Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time? It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think?
We already have evidence for this, girl.
That's why that video isn't fabricated. And I'm not the killer. So you'll forgive me, right?
Nope!
Taking your stubbornness this far. Such despair.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
Nope! Never gonna happen. Long time no see. Well, not really. It's time for the third Panic Talk action. Oh great, this mini game again. Which they're gonna add more shit to it and make it harder, aren't they? This is probably gonna be my last job during the class trial. Please humor me while I taint your ears one last time. Starting from this PTA, the reload and ammo features. No! That makes things way more annoying. Okay. We'll no longer be able to make do with just the X button. Below the tempo marker, in the lower portion of the screen, the number of bullets are displayed. From this point on, you'll need one bullet to destroy one remark. When you're out of bullets, you won't be able to destroy the remarks no matter how much you mash the X button. You will be able to refresh your bullets by pressing the square button to reload. Okay. Same as before, pretty much. Just like locking on and pressing the square, press the square button in time with the tempo marker. Controls are the same as the X button. Huh? Square button. What, huh? The number of bullets refreshed is based on how well you kept up with tempo. If you get the timing wrong when you press the square button, bullets will not be refreshed, so please be careful. Also, your ammo will be completely refreshed and will not run out during fever time. Got it. You don't run out of ammo during fever time. I remember that. Difficulty, blah, 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 blah. I wish this is a pretty useless explanation, even though the last one, then should be all the explanations. The rest is up to you. You should be able to find out what you and I both yearn for. True despair. Well then, good luck and have fun.
I'll keep explaining it until you forgive me! That bag is a limited item!
But it's not.
That's why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off.
This chick, has she lost it for good?
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
Nope. At this rate, we're not getting anywhere. Gotta do something to end this. Gotta do something so I can make her admit it. Time to play the PTA game. Let's go.
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me? Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. You're done for!
She wants to nega time me, I'll nega own her ass.
There's only one bag. It's impossible
bonus
to use
prize
it in two places
theater?
at the same time.
Is that right? I failed! Bonus theater prize. Not bonus prize theater, idiot. I ran out of health. Shite! I ran out of health. Crap. No! Oh, come on with this. They're gonna pick me as the killer, of course. Because that's what always happens. Yeah, shut the fuck up, Monokuma. I forgot if I fail once, I automatically lose because I had no health left. Yeah, I would like to retry. Of course I would.
We will never give up.
Do I just get to play the... Okay, it's gonna go right back to the panic time game, right? Okay, good. I was like, I don't want to come back and do this later. I want to do this now. I can't believe I fucked that up. I panicked because I forgot. I thought I was gonna run out of time, man. I panicked, man. I'm sorry. I panicked. I panicked at the disco. I'm sorry.
Why only me? Please, draw on me.
Yeah, I don't want to draw on you.
Forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw
I'm glad I
on
got that
me.
thing that lets me shoot two things at once.
Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me
You want to
already?
nega time me?
I'll do anything you want. You're done for!
Get fucked, bitch.
Forgive me! Forgive
Yeah.
me!
Alright,
There's
so
only one bag.
bonus
It's impossible to use
theater
two places at the same
prize.
time. Why only me?
Oh god, it's not over yet. That was only it?
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me.
Is that it?
There's only one bag.
Bonus
It's
theater
impossible
prize.
to use it in two places at the same time.
What?
You're done for.
Shit.
Why only me? Please, draw on me.
Is it theater prize
Can you forgive
bonus?
me already? There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in two
Theater
places at the
bonus
same
prize?
time.
This is the end.
Okay. Good lord. What a horribly worded answer. That could have been literally like 3 different ways and it would have made sense.
Monokuma mentioned this earlier.
God damn it. Suck a dick, Mikan. When you buy one bag, you get another one. Yeah, blah, blah. We heard this already.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in 2 separate places.
Uh-huh.
So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Yeah, bitch.
Why? Why can't you forgive me? Why?
It seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me already!
Never!
Mikan, it's already over. After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left, please just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
Alright. Time to do the closing argument, guys. But I think I'm gonna stop here if it'll let me. Will it let me stop here? It won't let me stop here? Okay, we're not gonna stop here. Shit. I need to stop. Okay, I guess I don't need to stop that badly. Alright. Alright, fine. You wanna make me do this? You can make me do this. Alright, what I saw in the mirror. Probably nothing. What you saw in the mirror? Oh, mirror. Monitor! Idiot. No, okay. What did the killer do after the broadcast? None of those things. Okay. Blah blah blah. Okay, so we won't need this one, and we won't need this one, but we might need the other three. Okay, so body was hidden before. Small clue the killer left was this. Yup. Put it back to normal after destroying it. Wait, put it back to normal after destroying it. The camera? Okay. How was the... Oh. Yeah, that's this one. Easy. Easy. Alright. Okay, so go back to what I saw in the video. I think that's the one on the left over here. So that's probably this one. Yep. Okay. What was this one? What did the killer do after the broadcast? Take the bag off? Yes. Okay, I don't think we need this rope one. Body was hidden before. Well, maybe it was this one. Yep. Alright.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
What?
The key to this incident is the surveillance.
That was
camera
everything?
video that only I saw.
That was hella fast. What? Okay.
That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Mikan this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time. When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment. That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music venue. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music venue, so I immediately headed over there. But that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time, when in fact, the crime had already been committed by them. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that, so I went to the music venue and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music venue, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. the killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko and me. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it. And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out. Isn't that right, Mikan? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
Huh. Man. Okay.
Whoa! Now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair!
Mikan, you... What has happened to you?
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
What? Huh. Before that, a moment of your time. What a fucking cliffhanger that is, because I'm gonna cliffhang you too. Guys. What a trial. I got a B. I don't feel like I deserve to be, although I did have that clutch victory on that one argument, even though I did horrible overall. I can save it right now, right? Right? Can I save it right now? I don't have time to keep going. I need to stop. Can I stop here?
It seems your arguments have reached a conclusion, so let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time.
But I can stop here, right? Yes, okay. We'll proceed with our regular scheduled voting time in the next episode. Holy shit. Okay. Mikan did it, guys, and I can't wait to see the complete breakdown from her. And, of course, the punishment that ensues afterwards. I will be very curious to see what he has in store for her. Yeah. That's Trial 3, pretty much. I mean, we'll conclude it next time completely and probably move on to Chapter 4. Because it probably won't take me a whole hour unless some crazy shit happens. Yeah. Wow, what a trial. I definitely was not... I did not have a good suspect in the beginning, but I could, like I said, I could have suspected anyone. But Mikan did make the most sense when I thought about it at the beginning. You saw the beginning of last episode. My first suspect was Mikan, and it made sense. It ended up being her. All right, guys. I'm just glad it wasn't Gundam. Thank you. Gundam's not going anywhere yet. I'm not gonna act like he's gonna be here for the rest of the game, but he's not going anywhere right now, and that's what I'm most excited for. I wanted to finish hanging out with that guy. Alright, enough babbling from me. Hope you guys enjoyed the trial in the video, and in the next one, we'll finish up this chapter completely. I'll see you guys then. Peace!